Leo, welcome back to Rogue Mystic Divination. Make sure that you are subscribed and you like the video. We are doing your weekly for December 1st through the 7th. So for the 1st, you may feel like you're moving forward, but really you're going to end up turning right back around and dealing with whatever it is you're trying to leave behind. There are some loose ends that you just cannot help but go back and deal with because you haven't let go of them yet. They may not even be trying to drag you backward. Whatever goal it is that you have your mind set on right now, even if it's a heartfelt goal, you're going to be experiencing some kind of delays, and you're just not going to be able to get it off the ground. And you're not going to be able to start moving toward it. It does feel like on Wednesday you're going to have more success though, but we'll see. For the 2nd, you are making some transitions and progress, but it's more than likely going to be within yourself and within your closest personal relationships. If you are working through something with someone, understand that you need to be honest and direct in your communication. Do not leave anything up in the air or uncertain right now. You don't need to have a solidified path to your goal right now, but you do need to be able to pinpoint exactly what it is that your goal is and what everybody's position is within it. For the 3rd, we have the 5 of Wands. It's almost like on the 2nd you're doing some therapy, and on the 3rd you're just getting overwhelmed by everything because now some of this may have gone back to the way it was and therapy didn't work, or these conversations didn't work, and you're trying to figure things out, but now is whenever the heavy lifting starts. Now let's see about Wednesday. You do not need to lead with your strongest asset, your greatest strength right now. You almost need to keep that hidden so that you can utilize it whenever things come up to a pinnacle moment. Do your best to understand what's going on and what everybody else is bringing to the table and how they're acting within this structure, because it does feel like everything is very structured right now for you. Even if it doesn't seem as though your actions are the people that you're dealing with, it's almost like everyone's in a play and they've got the script, but you don't. And that's why you're feeling the struggle. Like maybe they know something that you don't, or there's some kind of conversation going on behind your back that you're not privy to for some reason. For the 5th, you are trying to still set your sights on something else and go somewhere else, but you may not be able to do this with a group of people right now. I would almost say this week, if you have anything that you're trying to focus on to forward your life, your career, your relationships, you may have to completely formulate an idea of what it is that you want and then involve these other people. They're not going to be a part of the developing stages of this with you. And you don't need to be a tyrant whenever you involve them with this either. They can either come on board with this idea voluntarily, or they can do their own thing and then not be mad about what it is that you're doing. But I do feel as though they are going to have opinions about what you're doing, and if they're going to have opinions, then that's them trying to be involved without admitting to being involved. Manipulating a situation from the outside is still having something to do with it, and it feels as though you really don't want them a part of this if that's what they're going to do. They're trying to be 1 foot in and 1 foot out and non-committal, and it doesn't feel like your idea is unknown. It's more like you can't get the road under your feet because these other people keep dragging you off the road. Like, why do you have to be there? Why aren't you over here with us? Why aren't you involved in everything that we're doing? Why do you have to have your own mind? Why aren't you still a part of this? Why aren't you more successful? Why aren't you doing anything that we could take advantage of? Well, because I keep getting dragged off of my goals and my path to actually getting something done by this crap. And for the 6th of December, we have, you are going to make some progress, but it's going to be without this group of people that's around you. Now, I know it says homecoming on this card, and it is the 1111 card, but I don't think that this is going back to a physical place that you consider home. It could be. But I think that this homecoming is you coming back within yourself and understanding who you are and who you want to be and what you want to do with that. So this is more a portal of self-discovery, self-realization, and self-actualization. And there's nothing wrong with it. It could just be that everything in your mind and in your body end up coalescing into this harmonious balance, and you get to act on some of that and take advantage of it. And for the 7th, finishing out the week. Any burden you pick up right now is not anybody else's because they don't know what you're doing. It really does feel as though this week you're going to be in a process of sectioning yourself off from other people. And even though you are picking up extra responsibility during this process, it's going to be responsibility that you can take advantage of, like building a skill off of it, building a reputation off of it. And it's going to be hard work, but it will have a beginning and an end. So Leo, that is going to be it for your December 1st through 7th weekly tarot, and I hope you have a good week. It looks like you may have some issues at the beginning of the week coming from the weekend, but all in all, even though it seems as though you have some isolation coming up, you're going to take advantage of it, and you're not actually going to be stagnating because of it. So have a good week, and keep the good vibes up, and you will make it through this week, and hopefully go into next year on a good path.